Giancarlo, yeah, I mean,
Even if someone makes in there and we're just hammering the ball over.
Yeah, I mean, he's so good at locking in these big games. He's done it throughout his career with us. He's just really able to focus, pitch to pitch. And I thought that at bat off Bubic was just phenomenal. I think he went up there looking to do damage, looking to do just that. I thought laid off all the right pitches and just put a great swing on it, on what was obviously a great night for him, and including adding the stolen base for good measure.
Aaron, I'm really impressed with the discipline that the team's showing. The Royals very rarely give up walks like this, and your team has been drawing a lot of bases on balls. What do you attribute that to?
I mean, that's who we are. That's our DNA. That's what we try to do. From day one in spring training, it's what we talk about, and these guys go out and live that. So it's like, we haven't really broke through in a huge way yet, but we're giving ourselves a lot of opportunities against a really good pitching staff. They bring in great arms out of the pen. They run outstanding starting pitchers out there. So it's not easy. But I feel like, even in the second game where, we only scored 2, we've given ourselves a lot of chances in these first few games with plate discipline. And, hopefully we really break through in one of these. But I've been really pleased up and down with the quality of the at-bats. You're not always going to get a hit. You're not always going to get a result, but I feel like the quality of the at-bats been there.
Tonight, I mean,
Had him handcuffed.
until, ran into trouble there with 2 out in the 5th, but
Couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, he was great. Gives up the infield hit with 2 outs there on to Frazier, and then gets ahead of Isbell and isn't able to put him away, and then Massey hurt him. But yeah, I thought Clark was excellent. I thought he was really in control of what he was doing. I thought his stuff was good. His execution for the most part was good. Just not quite able to finish off that inning, but yeah, he gave us what we needed.
What did you see on Glaber's foul ball?
I don't know. I haven't gone back now and looked at all the replays. We thought it was super close. I don't know. What'd you guys see? I don't know if there's more angles or whatever. It felt like looking up there, like that one angle, gun to my head, I'm saying it's touching the line, but you probably also realize that this may be standing too. So that's it.
Aaron, about Stanton, so much attention has been paid this year to Judge and to Soto, rightfully so. But from time to time, and this being one of those times, you're reminded what a weapon Stanton is.
He's a killer. It's remarkable, or I just admire how well he's able to focus in these big moments and just go to a different place mentally. Again, the at bat on the home run was phenomenal. I think he went up there to do that and off a really tough reliever in Bubic, who's a neutral guy that gets righties and lefties out. I thought he laid off all the right pitches and got the one he was looking for and didn't miss it. Obviously a huge night for him.
Do you think in some ways he's benefited by having the attention focused more on Judge and Soto?
I don't know. I mean, he's a MVP and Giancarlo Stanton, so a lot comes with that. But I don't think he's just so good at tuning out the noise and just getting himself to a place mentally where he's just so locked in pitch to pitch and what he's faced with doing and doesn't scare or doesn't get up or down from a result. It's like he knows how important the next pitch is.
What's the feeling having Gerrit now going with a chance to?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this was a big one to get, and excited to give Gerrit the ball, and hopefully he can go out and get us off to a good start tomorrow night. So we always love handing the ball to our ace. But these games have been obviously really, really tough, and that team's playing really well over there. But we always feel good when we give the ball to Gerrit.
With a lot of boos from KC fans tonight, how do you feel like he handled it?
He handled it well. Yeah, I mean, I mean that's good for the playoffs to have a little bit of that. I don't think he meant any disrespect by it at all. So it made for a little better environment.
Kansas City usually likes Jazz. So.
Yeah, that's right.
But, I mean, rusted bullpen, but each one of your three relievers went at least 4 outs. Is that just matchups? Is that just the way it played out? Or what?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just the way it played out. And, coming out of an off day, felt like we were lined up to do that okay. And hopefully still in a position to be okay with those guys tomorrow.
Just what did you think of the job your bullpen? I think it's 13 2/3 without an earned run.
Yeah, they've been excellent. Obviously Clay again tonight. Coming in at Bobby Witt and going right through the middle of their order with the go-ahead run on third when he first came in, and then having a clean. What was it? Sixth inning. Tommy was really good. Tommy was really efficient, and to be able to go out there and get that lead out. Getting Massey out to start things off just to shorten the game enough for Weave, and then even though Weave gave up a couple hits, he was real pitch efficient too, and benefited from a great play on a good pitch to Pasquantino when he first hit that. I'm like, oh no, and here comes Volpe out of nowhere. So the bullpen was great.